170 miles away on Salemore Mountain, the Coast Guard continues its search for a lost walker.
What I want on the map is that grid reference and also where he was walking to. We'll get a line drawn between them and then we'll follow that up. Yep, no problem.
He's walking down that ridge there to this place here. Yeah.
Okay, so he's got to be up here somewhere.
Yeah.
So difficult to see. He's got to look out for torches.
Night is closing in. Temperatures can plummet by 4 degrees during darkness. The threat of hypothermia is very real for anyone trapped on the hills overnight.
I'm just going to run down the ridge line before we lose the light.
The crew has no exact grid reference and only 25 minutes of on-scene fuel left. Windshop Dan contacts the Dundonald Mountain Rescue to try and get a mobile phone number for the casualty.
We've got the mobile phone number, so we're going to give him a call and hopefully he'll give us a more precise grid reference. At the moment we're searching. Okay, we're calling that number now.
The line is dead. It's dark, the temperature has dropped to 0 degrees and the crew has less than 25 minutes of fuel left.
Right, I'm going to find out what this warship is really all about. I'm about to take part in a beach assault, an amphibious assault. The assault training will involve every bit of hardware this ship has to offer, including its main offensive weapon, the Marines. Can you still see me? 100 Marines and me are about to put to sea in one of their purpose-built landing craft.
16 up.
Meanwhile, the operations room is dealing with 2 enemy jet fighters.
003, Krypton, 003! Goalkeeper engaging, out.
HMS Bulwark can float in only 7.1 meters of water, a very small draft for such a large vessel. It means it can launch the landing craft close to shore. Very handy. This is only a simulated land attack, but it's still very, very noisy.
I can see the enemy just up there.
While we're getting our hands dirty, back on ship in the ops room, they're monitoring our every move. Whew. Well, you know, being a bit of a pacifist at heart, I have to say, that really got the old blood up.
Dick, what are you doing, mate? I've got a long-powered death ray. It's amazing. Suck the air out of here, it then pulls that into a curve. That curve then focuses the sunlight on anything and you can fry it.
I don't believe it.
Check this, right?
When Jem sucks the air out of the big bowl, the reflective cover is pulled into a curve. This means that all of the sunshine hitting it is reflected into one super powerful focus point.
Whoa!
Which, like he says, enables him to fry anything.
It's ace. Whoa.
Paper, cardboard, and even clothing.
We could dry my sweaty socks. Be very careful with that, Dick.
Oh, it's drying nicely.
That's not drying, that's catching fire.
Just then, winchman Phil Warrington spots something on his camera.
2 people visual, 2 or 3 visual. 2 to 3 o'clock, roger visual. And take the sea lights on as well, please, Mike. The sea lights, stand by. Looks as though it may be a step chopper. The reason on the back. Right, are we ready to lift? We haven't got a lot of time left, but so we're ready to get this going off.
With only 10 minutes left on scene, Phil goes down to assess the situation.
Outboard, winching out. Yeah, let's go straight to bed. Winching out, 4 now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and steady. On the deck. Just now you can see him now walking to the casualty.
The casualty is 27-year-old Shimon, who has fallen whilst out walking. He has managed to crawl some way down the mountainside, but the pain is too much.
He seems to be in a hell of a lot of pain.
Shimon's wife is now on board, but Phil must work quickly to get Shimon inside too. Everyone is safely inside the helicopter, but now Rescue 100 needs to cover the 45 miles back to Stornoway before it runs out of fuel.
I've joined the Emma Maersk en route to Bremerhaven in Germany. I know this ship is big, but now it's time to find out exactly how big. Just trying to count the number of containers on board. There's a good few thousand out front there. There's more out back. I've been informed the ship carries around 14,000 of these containers, so there's more where that came from. The ship measures 56 metres across and a massive 397 metres in length. That's almost 4 football pitches in a row, and every cubic foot is crammed with containers. Laid end to end, the containers on this ship would stretch for 53 miles. On this particular trip, the ship's not loaded to full capacity, and one of the 20 cargo holds is empty, giving me the perfect opportunity to have a snoop around. Oh my God. This is unbelievable. I mean, it's like a cathedral in here. Below deck, the cargo hold rises 30 metres, the same height as a 10-storey tower block. I can't actually believe I'm still on a boat with this amount of space around us.
How long do you think it's going to take? I don't actually know, Dick. What? The theory is the liquid inside wants to become a gas because it gets so hot. It can't. The only thing that's stopping it is the bean tin. Eventually the bean tin has to go. You can just see the ends bulging though. You know something's happening in there.
Rescue 100 finally arrives back at Stornoway Airport, and not a moment too soon for pilot Alan.
That could have been nasty. Yeah, I think that's as close as I ever want to make that. Start to get a bit uncomfortable. Yes.
Shimon's wife Shona can only breathe a sigh of relief too.
My husband fell 10 feet down like a cliff edge, so he's broken his left arm, I assume, because he can't really move, so it was really difficult getting him down off the mountain. But, and plus we didn't even know where he was, and there was no signal on his mobile. But eventually they reached him, so